Bharti Airtel lower in trade and the cost of refinancing could go up post this move. But on to another story now. It's not just ministers. The recent spate of scams over the last year or so have also brought the bureaucracy under the scanner, and with as many as 10 top former bureaucrats standing accused in cases of corruption since last year, Indian bureaucrats are now demanding protection from post-retirement legal tangles. Several former secretaries are in talks with the Prime Minister's office to amend laws which they claim may be misused against them later. Malvika Jain finds out more.
As many as 10 retired policymakers have been accused of criminality in decision-making in the recent past. Whether it's the 2G scam, the coal scam, the irrigation scam, or for that matter the Adarsh Housing Society scam, it is the manner and motives behind decision-making that have been challenged by investigating agencies like the CBI. And while it may seem that our systems are maturing and powerful cannot escape the scrutiny of the law, several former bureaucrats disagree.
Sometimes some of these things can be very vindictive. Government changes and a new government comes, just starts off prosecution against XYZ.
Last year, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh had assured government officials that they would not be unnecessarily harassed. Section 197 of the Criminal Procedure Code requires prior sanction of the government before prosecuting former bureaucrats. However, no such provision exists in the Prevention of Corruption Act.
You expect the investigating officer to decide what advice the secretary tendered to a minister in an economic ministry, then so there has to be a screening. That screening has to be removed from the government discretionary decision making.
Civil servants are also critical of Section 1D3 of the Prevention of Corruption Act that calls for prosecution of civil servants in case their decisions lead to pecuniary advantage to any person without any public interest. This is a key provision under which most bureaucrats have been charged in the recent scams. This provision was proposed to be amended in 2008, but that is yet to happen.
Unless that is done, you can't engender any sense of security in the bureaucrats.
The big question is, can bureaucrats be held criminally responsible for recommendations which they make to their political bosses? In New Delhi, Malvika Jain.